Hello, welcome back to the Logbook, my weekly video blog. I hope that you've been well. We're well on the way to episode 50, I can tell you that for sure. This week is going to show off all the rest of my adventures in Whitby. So yeah, like usual, let's rewind to Monday. My name is Toby Hudson and welcome to the Logbook. Insert the B-52s over this. There's just a ram here. Cod and lobster. Do you reckon that's what they sell?
I made that joke!
I didn't hear you.
I need to move it round.
That's where we just were, the cod and lobster. Isn't that beautiful? I'm logbooking the Logbook documentary. Welcome to Wendy's. Wow. Zach, do you think you could man it? Get to the cap stand now! Get your hair out of my shot.
I'm not saying it.
Ooh!
I'm gonna let it be as loose as possible so that you can't squeeze it a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, bucket's here,
Alright, go in, go in.
Oh, it's huge! It's a monster! It's a monster! You've done it! Go on, then, go off, you silly son. Get in there. Yes! Baby!
Well done.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I want to film Jesse's absolute despair having to climb up this hill. What did you say the other day? Your first act in Parliament is going to be to make the whole of the seaside flat. Oh, something's going on in there. Oh look, there's another Mr. Chips. It's a chain.
The Carpet King.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, no. Damn, that is a cool shot of the Abbey.
This is it's from the day that we posted the postcard eventually. We had to go for the SD card quest. Tell me why this looks like a YouTuber thumbnail. Like Toby and Jesse react. Not fake. Good morning, polar bear that's just on top of the Holland and Barrett across the bridge in Whitby. So begins the long walk to justice. I bet Jesse's immediately going to start saying, I can't go on, I can't do it. But look, seriously, this is a really long climb. My view of the Abbey is wonderful, but it's slightly ruined by the guy cutting weeds over there. But you know what? I'm having a nice time. Whoa. This is the closest we're getting for free. Yeah. A logbook, rate the fit. Welcome to the Los Pollos Hermanos family. That's the Abbey. We're on a completely different cliff now.
Do you want to do it back?
That is the tiniest hot chocolate ever, and I like it.
The Carpet King.
Good morning, Logbook. Hello. We are going to do a number of things today that I think are very sort of minute touristy, as in they're things like visiting Bram Stoker's bench, which just seems like the most obscure thing you can do in Whitby. First port of call is Panic Park. Inside Panic Park, there's a place called the Whitby Museum, and we're going on the A174, Jesse's favourite place. Very nice. It's a whimsical tree. Oh, hi. Hello. How do you do? And off he goes. Becky, it's like a section that was made for you. It's got all the commemorative 50p's. Look, what the hell's that? I wonder what my encyclopedia has to say about my new cat.
It's a man with the plan. I don't remember being this close to the Abbey. The Abbey. Don't be tempted to eat the blackberries, Jesse. You do not understand how excited I am.
You are not excited whatsoever.
No, I am. I genuinely am.
It's an old bit of wood.
It's a bit of wood that Bram Stoker sat on, and apparently it was his first thought of Dracula. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesse, we're about to go and sit on a chair where some man had an idea.
Hell yeah. That is awesome.
So this apparently is the very view that inspired Dracula. That is kind of cool to think about. Like, I could imagine sitting here and being like, yeah, do you know what? Imagine like some guy some count having a really scary house like that, and like trapping a guy and...
Yeah, he's thinking of that. I'm thinking of knocking it down, putting a car park there.
The Carpet King.
This is today's agenda. This agenda has been approved by the Tally-Ho Media Corporation. Third day on the trot inside of Boys. So hand soap, where would hand soap be? Really?
We're in France.
We're in France now, among some really pixelated... That's oh my god, it's Lauren! Oh, this is really high D for some reason, HD. High D? Oh look, Jesse, it's you!
There's a photography shop down there we thought was just a photography studio. You looked in the window, what did they sell?
SD cards. For those that need a reminder, earlier in the week we walked all the way to Sainsbury's. 18,000 steps in that day. About 4,000 of them. Just to order an SD card from Argos. And yet there's just a shop selling them right there. That whole time.
It says Fujifilm on the outside of it. I don't know why I didn't think to...
It's fine, it's all over and done with now. He's put his camera in that pocket, it's Fujifilm. We're going to try and take some shots later. Yeah, no, that'd be fun. I'm wearing the RNLI cap, by the way.
You need to do like those really stereotypical like camera like...
Yeah, there's sound effects. And it like zooms in slightly. It's just like the iMovie thing. Yeah. I don't use iMovie, I use the iMovie sound effects because I think they're funny. But no, I edit my videos with Filmora because it's the only one I know how to use.
Photography is my passion. What a wonderful place to be. What a just wonderful place to be.
I know, I'm like... Alright then Jesse, last night in Whitby town, what do we do? Let's take weird pictures of everything.
The sun, man. Oh, that's...
Dong!
There's horses. George Pig would be going insane right now.
The in-game music has stopped playing.
It's a perfect end, really. It's a perfect golden sunset. I adore it. Beautiful evening. Absolutely gorgeous. The bells are ringing, the sea is seeing.
My dad is going to love this film.
That sun is about to go down. Like down. That's it, that's the last of our day. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's James Hetfield from Metallica.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Banging shots, man. I think these have a vibe to them.
These
That
do
was
have a
so
vibe.
2009. Oh, Bernard Cribbins. There he is.
Like that.
H2O.
The Carpet King.
This is it. It's time to leave. You don't want to leave. We've got this amazing view of the Abbey one last time. It's wonderful. Oh, you're just thinking about putting a car park.
Last view of the Abbey before we depart. Right next to a co-op. It's a pretty convenient co-op. If only there was more car parking up near the Abbey.
Hello, I'm home safe. Thank goodness for that. I desperately need to unpack my bag, so here we go. Whitby Hall. I have so many pamphlets and stuff. I don't know what to do with them. Look, like seriously, the smallest seaside town that I know of, Staithes. What am I going to do with a map of Staithes? I'm going to keep it, that's what I'm going to do. Whitby Museum, North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and the Whitby bloody advertiser that I picked up. I guess my internet cut out for a bit. I've just been editing. I've gotten the episode from Saturday done. Some random guy was trying to get everyone to buy at his watch shop in Whitby, so I've got a 20% off coupon. I'm gonna hang it on my wall. Got a couple of these nice postcards, mostly just to hang up because I thought the artwork was really nice. I mean, this one in particular, because I didn't actually get to go dead close to the Abbey this time around. We got really close. We got like outside the wall kind of close, but this is the best of the views, surely. A little pamphlet about Jet and some Christopher Lee Dracula playing cards. I just thought they were fun. That's pretty much my whole haul, unless you count this plastic trophy and this medal. We had family competitions for who could do the most crabbing. I caught a massive crab and I called it Buck. I still think of Buck every day. Can't remember what I won this one for though. Might have been track and field actually, because there was that cool vintage arcade. Well worth going to. Cool. Thank you for watching.
The Carpet King.
Hi there, hello. It's mid-afternoon on Saturday. I just wanted to prevent myself from forgetting to do any filming today because obviously I've done loads of editing in the past couple of days and I'm still at it now. I did want to cover Logbook Radio this week because of course that's a section I haven't been able to do yet. And yes, this is going to come about because we've just been humming it all the time in Whitby and playing it on Guitar Hero. It's Lagrange by ZZ Top. It's up there definitely with some of the most iconic guitar riffs of all time. It's been memed, it's been replayed many times, even by modern standards. It's a fantastic song. I like the way the lead singer sings the song because it kind of sounds like he has a bug in his throat or a frog in his throat or something, because he kind of speaks like this. We've been humming it non-stop, like from the first time Jesse played it on Guitar Hero to right to the end of Whitby, where we were still just dun 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 dun. The lead guitar player is definitely like a virtuoso in the sense that he does loads of pinch harmonic sort of stuff in the song. Like the solo is just a mess, but in the best way. There's no real feasible notes if I'm being honest, it's just pinches. The drumming's solid of course, there's a couple of really great fills in it. And yeah, it's just a banger of a track, highly recommended. Thank you for listening to Logbook Radio. Time to keep editing.
The Carpet King.
Your boy needs a shower. It's Sunday. I've got nothing else to do for today other than to chill and to wait for tomorrow. I'm going to be meeting up with Lauren, talking about the flat and everything because that's coming up very soon. Moving into the flat it's a really quite a scary prospect now because it's so close. But yeah, I know I'll be fine. We'll be fine. That's the whole point of me moving to this flat, I think. It's not an economical decision at all. I was discussing this with a couple of people the other day. It's just more of a test to see if I can actually look after myself and I think it's going to go fine. But I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm really frightened of the
idea of living on my own. Well, not alone. I'm going to have my mate Lauren, and I'll obviously have all my friends all the time, I imagine, around the flat. You know, it will be mental, and it'll be chaos, and it'll be wonderful and terrible and horrible and amazing at the same time. But I can't help feeling scared. But I think that's the point. I've got to actually do it, force myself through it, and learn to live with myself. Everyone's got to do it at some point, and I've chosen now to do it. Only got a couple more weeks until I move in, so I'm going to have to start packing some things and really starting to think about what I want to take with me, which leads me on to something. Let's actually think about this. Right, well, you, and you are obviously coming with me, and you, I imagine. That's one of my old ukuleles, but it's actually broken. But I'll probably take the case with me to keep that other one in, the Fender. Of course, all the cases will come with the drum gear, the keyboard, my sound system, the PC. You know, just tech-wise, there's going to be a lot coming with me. So I've really got to start thinking frugally about hobby-related stuff I'm taking with me. I'm thinking literally just in the sense of, what will I need for my course? What will I need to gig? And what will I need to, A, keep producing this series, i.e. my PC? And also, what do I use super regularly that I just could not continue without, aka my PC? But in terms of like all the pop culture stuff, I have quite a limited selection of like DVDs and stuff. Those are my photo albums, I'm definitely taking those. But that'll suit us for a bit. I'm probably not going to take a whole lot of pop figures, because let's face it, they're completely pointless. But you know, just like little sets and stuff, maybe, if I've got shelves. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take this particular penny farthing with me, because it screws into the wall, and I'm not allowed to screw into the wall. So things like all these posters, they're definitely staying. This is why we want shelves, is because you can put things on them, and I mean, they're permanent, and they're useful for like future tenants. That's why I don't really agree with this, like, you're not allowed to decorate rule. These are a couple of the more academic books. Well, I mean, a lot of them aren't, actually. That's Miss Peregrine's. That's a book about Danish, or living Danishly. That's Colditz. So this isn't really my study shelf. That's music. That's music. That's important for PMIC, because that's the Beatles. You know, thinking about it, there are actually a number of books that, whilst not necessarily important to my course, are definitely important for me personally. Because I don't read too much, but having a nice collection of books that I could read, given the chance and the time, and things that I can study on the side to kind of keep me doing more, I suppose, healthy hobbies, instead of just like staring at a computer screen all the time or whatever. I could actually just settle down and read a book, or I'm pretty sure every single uni student has probably had this same thought before they move out for the first time, and then within like a week they're already resorting to old habits. That is likely going to be me, but I at least want to set myself up with the opportunity to, if I wanted to, grab a book. The thought's there, the idea's there. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I'm going to need to take is just tech. It's literally, I mean, the microphone, the headphones, tripod, monitor, television, it's all tech. And storage wise, like the boxes I've got right now are very good, and they're organised accordingly. This is a bunch of study equipment. For some reason I've got a Spanish dictionary in here, even though I don't need it. This is all blank notebooks, and for some reason there's a carbon sheet in here. I've set myself up for the new year with a new one of these for writing like songs in, or like getting some ideas down, and that's where I keep the majority of like my loose paper, because it sort of acts as a folder. Then there's one of these nice hardback sort of notebooks. I am going to need a new one of these folders. I know this looks absolutely chaotic, and it's because it is. It's everything from my first year of uni, so that's coming with me. Look at all of that stuff. They aren't non-working. The QR code was just deactivated for a bit, you stupid.
Right, well that has been another week. Thank you very much for watching the logbook. I really appreciate it. I'll be back next week with what I imagine can be quite a lot of stressed content, because I'm moving out soon, obviously. I'll try and tie in some musical stuff as well if I can, because I do have a couple of new riffs and more songs that I want to try and get recorded. So yes, thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.